Alright. It is safe to assume that we're in warm-up because I don't recognize us in the pool. Okay, so let's see, what's more important right now? Looking at this warm-up or waiting 6 minutes for, no, 7 minutes? No, 6 minutes for the USA OWC roster review? Questions. Because I'm anticipating this OWC roster for the USA that might win the tournament because Australia's kind of dead, South Korea's kind of dead. Poland, though, they look revitalized. Again, we'll see though, but they have such good players though, so surely they don't choke like finals and below, right? Right? Anyways, why is the stream frozen for me on the Discord end? What's going on? Oh, it's stuck. Yeah, it's. Alright. So I'm hoping for my boy Ethan Tricks to make it to OWC, but at the moment we're commentating here, so it looks like Copper won the roll, even though KhoiH roll 80, was that 89? Yeah. So no, KhoiH won actually, never mind. So it looks like KhoiH second pick, up for second pick. Copper up for the second ban. So yeah, best of 11 now, 2 bans, no double bans. You can double ban normal, but not the mods. You know the deal. You can honestly treat Copper's seeding as really high because he just de-seeded the fuck out of this tournament, like genuinely. This guy should be like top 3. But yeah, alright, KhoiH banning Hard Rock 3, understandable. Copper being that Hard Rock player, that really good Hard Rock player, and Hard Rock 3 being that Amy kind of map as well. I need to look at the main sheet real quick to look at the map pool because I'm forgetting the map pools. Alright, what is 6:04? So 4 minutes until OWC USA roster review. Now it's just the two bands from Filipino here. So Hidden 2 and Nomad 5. What are those maps again? Nomad 5, I'm pretty sure. Nomad 5, I forgot what Nomad 5 is, but since it's Era 5, it's reading, so they bend the reading. And Hidden 2 is not reading. Let me check AIDS. I did not test like the last 2 rounds. I mean, like we're right now testing semifinals, but I haven't tested like round of 16 and quarters, so this is gonna be interesting. And KhoiH up to the band Nomad 4, Nomad 4 being Humiliation Supreme, the new tapping farm map for Osu. And then Rick was getting that 2k PP with his hidden Hard Rock DT near FC, but unfortunately he did not get it. And now he's gonna play, and then we're playing for Norway's OWC team. Huh. So Copper opted to pick the DT2. This is the AR 10.2? 3? Yeah, 10.2 map. I mean, Copper is that that high AR guy, so to speak. So I mean, yeah, could be a point for him. I'm not sure what KhoiH does, but I've seen him. KhoiH has like done some like really good like tapping scores, if I recall correctly. Would that also includes high AR as well? So this could be a contested a map here, but it really depends. You know, nerves can really help, especially with first map too. First map nerves are real. So anyways, 2 minutes until USA OWC roster review. But in the meantime, this is actually perfect. This map is 2 minutes, so we will have to commentate until I see the roster review video of USA. So, I mean, right now, early on, you can't really do like an act check. I mean, if it's like egregious, like can't read AR 10.2, then yeah, you can kind of comment on that. But right now, both of these players look like really comfortable with this AR. And this is like that ulti kind of aimy map too. So yeah, like I said, like yeah, I did predict correctly that KhoiH is comfortable with this kind of high AR, but right now Copper is showing that bit of comfortability with that higher act of his, and at the moment seems so good so far for both of these players that they're continuing their FC throughout this first KI and throughout this first half of the map as well. And I'm not really seeing any struggles in terms of like the shake for both of these players as well. They just look really smooth as well. So maybe that first map kind of nerves isn't really getting to them, but maybe when they keep on FCing, then they could get to them soon probably. But this might just come down to an act battle, folks, if no one misses on this map. Yeah, and it's just like we're approaching the last third of the map right now, but there goes actually Copper with that slider break, this is his pick too, so this is the KhoiH's opportunity right now to keep this going, and they actually do need to hold a little bit longer because their act is a little bit less than Copper, and honestly, this could be it for KhoiH to get this first breakpoint. It's already really approaching 100k score difference, so if KhoiH like missed right away after Copper missed, then Copper would have gotten the point, but right now KhoiH showing the more consistency on this kind of map. Even though it's despite less act, we do see that breakpoint. Alright, OWC USA roster review. Hakito streaming it to show the video! 280 people are watching the roster review of USA. This is crazy work right here. Thank you to the 12 people. I mean, I'm including the bots as well that showed up to this to this stream. But right now, KhoiH opting for the hidden 3 here to capitalize off of their breakpoint of that DC2. This one being the ulti swingy map here. You know, I wish Takedo just didn't edge us, you know? I just want to see that roster review right away so I can like focus on commentating. But it's just a black screen and like showing his chat. But anyways, now for the match itself, this is going to be a little bit interesting because even though Copper isn't really known for that hidden, he is really mechanically good. Historically speaking, you know, he's been on that 18 for FIWC for like 2024. I'm not sure for previous years, but you just really know like mechanics for Copper is just really good. So at the moment, we do see the early break from Copper, but it's really early on in the stage, so it doesn't really matter too much. But this really does come down to those misses like right in the middle. I mean, that miss at the beginning would matter if both of them were just like FC the rest of the map. That means KhoiH will win this pick, but so far so good. Both players having similar act as well. So yeah, this 3K is different. It's just solely because of that early miss from Copper. And with Swing 2, it's a little hard to ag if you just don't know the song, so it really does help a lot with like knowing the song and just practicing that map as well. And now we're going that first KI where it just speeds up just a little bit with that rhythm changes as well. And you know, you're hoping here for both of these high-seeded players, ignore the 37 from Copper, that you know, they can get through a lot of this map so they can be really competitive. Especially when KhoiH, this is KhoiH's pick as well, even though that act is really detrimental, and that's not really a good miss as well at the end of the first KI. So not really helping out the case of KhoiH, even though Copper did miss earlier, he did recover more act better as well. So that score difference did go towards Copper, and with that miss, that score difference will now exponentiate as we approach to half of this map. We can see a potential breakpoint here from for Copper here, back-to-back breakpoints even, if Copper continues this consistency. And right now, oh my, this is just beautiful from Copper right here. Just going through the second KI as we're approaching the last third of the map here, and KhoiH just not really responding back. 200k, he cannot come back from this whatsoever. KhoiH cannot come back from this as Copper continues this FC. KhoiH's score basically caps at like 500k if they continue to FC, I think. And by Copper here, they can just go to the 800 to 900k here, and maybe even 900k with that act 2 with nearing 98%. And right now I'm seeing Takedo with a slideshow for the rest of the review, and Takedo is first shown at the first member, which is obvious because he is the captain, but at the moment we're seeing here a Copper masterclass of hidden 3 that is KhoiH's pick too. So ladies and gentlemen, this is back-to-back breakpoint right here, reverse choke from killing Copper, the D-seeder of AIDS2. Keep that in mind. I'll never let him live that down. Look at that. 953k. Rectagon is the second member, that's obvious, for the USA roster review. So Takedo and Rectagon, that's 2 out of the 8 members for the OWC USA roster that will definitely win this year, right? But yeah, back-to-back breakpoints. Now we're just kind of equalized, so this is Copper's pick at the moment. So Copper, maybe they can lean towards that Hard Rock now. They can't double pick DT. They can't pick the other DTs. But also KhoiH, I think, can tap as well, so I don't really think Copper would pick into those that DT1 and DT3 maybe the DT4 is an option, but at the moment I would see a hard rock pick coming from Copper. Right now there's 337 viewers just watching the USA OWC roster review. But yeah, as I predicted here, we see Copper picking Hard Rock 1. This Hard Rock 1 being the rhythm map. So the OD10 really matters a lot. Knowing the song is just like the hidden tree, but this is much more important as well. As this could be an act battle here, as there isn't really much aim on this map. So I'm gonna assume there won't be any like RNG misses unless there's like a flow part that they just kind of just didn't anticipate for whatever reason. But did Caleb just... Caleb 2? Oh, that was Window Life, sorry. Pez is the 5th member? So it is Takedo, Rectagon, Window Life, Decaden, and Pez. So 3 more members left for OWC, ladies and gentlemen. But at this moment right now, for the Hard Rock 1, for the rhythm pick, these players, I mean, right now, the map is a little bit long, the length being almost 3 minutes, so we can't really say anything about the act check at the moment. They just both have similar acts, you know. That scored the multiplier won't really matter. Bashiman being the 6th pick is obvious as well. And it seems like Caleb made the team as well, so I think that's 7 players. So that's 7 members out of the 8. But Vaxe is the 8th player. What the hell? I'm sorry, I should be focusing on the match, but Vaxe? Where the hell was this tryouts? Oh, just fucking kidding. Instant tricks! Oh my god! Okay, no, Vaxe didn't make it. They were trolling us. So Ethan Tricks is the last member. Vindicated for not being in 4WC. for even it's in 3WC. And now OWC. But right now, both of these players are still FCing with KhoiH being the better act. As well as we're putting the last third of the map with 12k score differences, increasing. Ethan Tricks actually fucking made it. Oh my god, the wonder child Ethan Tricks. Oh my god, Copper is actually the one that's dropping act more, so this is gonna be a really close one, ladies and gentlemen, if none of these players miss, because there's really no aim to really be had to really miss at. It's just gonna be the nerves that maybe affect your aim that could potentially miss, but right now 35 score difference right now for both of these players. Oh, KhoiH! What? Oh my god! Dude, I was like the excitement from Ethan Tricks being in OWC just transferred to KhoiH, just trolling the second pick point. Oh my god. Anyways, this OWC team is winning. I don't really care. It's gonna be Poland versus US in Grands. Alright, hold on. I'm gonna go to Copper's server and congratulate Ethan Tricks. Osu is saved by Hexagon. I mean, shit. Copper was this close to losing his point. We were gonna get another back-to-back-to-back break point, but no. That was Nomad 1. I forgot what this Nomad 1 is. It looks like alts. Mech tech is more mech tech. Mech tech. Alright. But this is mech tech, but Copper can't do the mechanics, so this could be another pointable point. But KhoiH, I mean, it is equalized though, so KhoiH, this is their pick. So they can't equalize with like a 2-2 tie. But we'll have to see. Oh, hey, Plute. Plute, my 5WC player, including Birchman as well. My days. Wanderia from 4WC. But yeah, right now at the moment, yeah, this is just pretty much mech tech with a little bit of tapping and not really like dense slider reading as well. And right now, Copper really is leading towards with that act as well. So thankfully, this is a really competitive match as both of these players do seem to practice the pool and showing that they can actually like know how to play the map. But there goes Copper though with that unfortunate slider break. So yeah, a little bit unlucky from them as well because you know it's not really that reading heavy. It's just you know maybe your aim just got a little bit unlucky. So yeah, already reaching halfway, and you're already seeing each other's leaderboards here, and you already see Copper seeing that FC coming in for KhoiH, just hoping for KhoiH to not choke this FC really, so we can still equalize this match for 2-2. You know, if I just like turn off my noise suppression, then like you could probably hear my screaming of like KhoiH just missing at the end of Hard Rock 1. But at the moment, we're approaching that last quarter of the map. Since this is a relatively short map, not really, it's the same length as Hard Rock 1, with one being almost 30 minutes. But yeah, with like it being mech tech, it being really approachable in terms of the reading as well, and also a really good act coming in from both of these players. But yeah, there goes Copper. It really just solidifies this point for KhoiH. So yeah, just really two unfortunate slider breaks coming in for Copper. But if this was just like a FC versus FC thing, then KhoiH would have won this pick regardless. But it would be a close one still. Yeah, I mean, what else can you say, man? But it's just another masterclass FC. 2-2. 2-2. Right. All right. Really glad to see an Ethan Tricks OWC badge. He's guaranteed a badge with that team. Like, the top three gets that badge, he's guaranteed a badge. Like, come on. Anyways, the speed pick coming in from Copper, which is kind of interesting because KhoiH just actually, I think, tap as well. This one though, this one is like a little bit of a tricky speed map, 255, because you know you kind of have to transition your like tapping fingers to like aim fingers as well. And if you're not comfortable with that, then it's gonna be a really hard time for you. So yeah, then that's actually one of the patterns right there. That 5-stack pattern that just goes to that aim slider. So it really matters a lot here to like not really like get wooting for this kind of map. And especially with those buzz sliders as well. And both of these players just showing a lot of comfort, but they missed the same buzz slider as well. So now it's even act battle, and that act is favoring Copper. So at the moment, those combos here, this act really matters a lot for Copper. So even if Copper misses right now, it's gonna favor him even more. And another thing, both of these players, they saw each other's leaderboard, so they don't want to miss either. Copper especially doesn't want to miss. So Copper solidifying, I would imagine, their first point here, unless he just doesn't stop dropping the act. Oh, there's one more burst. Oh my god. It's just too predictable. It's just too predictable, man. They even have the same act too, but it was just the 100s that covered up at the end that mattered more. The same act, same combo, but Copper dropped the 100s at the end. So that mattered more. If they dropped the 100s at the beginning, then it wouldn't matter much. But it was at the end, so your score would just drop. Well, what can you do? What can Copper do? That was a breakpoint right now. And now we're just going back into hit and one. We're just chilling now with the mechanics, I think, right? Yeah, this is the reading pick. Because Copper banned the reading of number 5, 6, I think. I'm sorry, I can't tell. Like emotions are like driven right now with like Ethan Tricks getting to OWC. I'm seeing 2 breakpoints that are just below 5k. Like, what can you do? And like, I just had to like end my osu session early just to commentate this match, and I didn't think it would be this cinema. You know what? I should just turn on my noise. See now, if I can recall, I know Copper did well on like the reading maps in the tryouts for 5WC in 2024. So I don't think Copper is like that much can like struggle that much on reading, and you can already see it right now with like the act diff as well, being a 2 different 2% act difference. But yeah, it will just like matter on like whoever gets unlucky. So it really matters a lot here that you are comfortable with reading this AR so you don't get unlucky, but at the same time, there's the nerves as well that could affect you. And right now, Copper just did act up a lot, so now it's just in the lead of KhoiH. So Copper still has a lot more to do in A rank FC. Is a little interesting there, but what can you do? You got too many 100s. Also 226 BPM. Oh, Copper, he nearly missed with the 50. Oh, KhoiH. Oh my, that's actually not good. That's actually not good. Yeah, so like I would okay, never mind. Then both of these players just miss. You just missed. So now that act advantage is actually towards the side of KhoiH, but never mind. Both players just missed again on the same jump pattern. So this act still would matter, and there goes Copper again. Are we gonna see another point, a 2-point lead for KhoiH here? This map is almost ending right now. That act should go towards KhoiH as they're still FCing it. Oh. 2 points ahead. 2 points ahead. I think all maps that were score differences that were under 10k were maps won by KhoiH. But yeah, that was KhoiH's pick too. KhoiH breakpointed Copper's previous picks, and now Copper's actually opting for Fremont 1 here. So I forgot what map this was. I am. Alright, thank you, Thor. Alright, I'm gonna turn on my noise suppression. I am waiting. Back. Yeah, I remember coming back. So with Fremont, I would anticipate hard rock from Copper, and yeah, indeed, they did opt for that hard rock pick. Actually, both opted for the hidden hard rock pick, so this is going to be really interesting. It is also CS4, so CS 5.2 for both of these players. So both of these players opting for that hidden hard rock. I'm guessing they're just an approach circles hater. I understand. I know some players that hate it as well. Early miss coming in from KhoiH. Interesting echo as well, but it's still a pretty long map. It's just 4 minutes long. Doesn't really matter too much right here. But yeah, aim BPM 115, but that's just a lie. This is like really fast aim, I would imagine. And Copper here. Oh, actually, never mind. Copper won the Harvard one that was below 10k. So yeah, two out of the 3 maps, KhoiH won maps that were score differences of 10k and below, and Copper won that other one. So, but right now for this Fremont one, Copper really looking more comfortable in terms of the act as well. But you know, like I said before, that early miss doesn't matter, because you know you would kind of expect, you know, misses coming in for one of these players, for Copper especially, for that miss to not matter. But for that miss to matter, then Copper would continue to FC, including KhoiH as well. And also, especially with Copper like being really good with mechanics as well, I think this shouldn't be really too much of a struggle for him. But I do see the shake coming in as well for actually both of these players. But Copper really good act so far, 98 for this hidden hard rock Fremont 1. I mean, KhoiH is recovering that combo, so you know KhoiH is just breathing down Copper's neck at the moment on this particular map. So Copper just really has to keep up his pace of FCing this map so he can be able to really solidify a third map and to not allow a 3-point lead for KhoiH. And we're just already reaching the halfway point, so that's only like 2 minutes of the map way, so this is just a pretty relatively long map, so it's just not a safe combo just yet. If Copper wants us to be safe, you would need KhoiH to miss like any time and you just continue to FC. But for KhoiH to make this comebackable, you would need Copper to miss. And classic Copper fashion here, we've been seeing in this match that the more nervous he gets, the more he drops the axe. So, which is understandable also with that kind of shakiness in that aim, because you know, in my experience, that the more times you FC, the more like nervous you get, and I mean that's obvious, but like also you get tunnel vision with like the notes as well. So it kind of affects your reading a lot too, especially with high AR as well. So like a single blink could be the cost at this point, you know. Yeah, it's especially for hard rock and for like really complex notes. Dude, this is the shake. Oh my, this is gonna be another close one, ladies and gentlemen. Even though that score difference is going for 100k, but then goes actually KhoiH today. So this is the opportunity right now for Copper. This is actually really, yeah, this is already an instant win for Copper, dude, yo. He hit the square, so that's really good. Projected to SC this map, but yeah, this is just an instant win here for Copper with that miss from KhoiH in that last KI. And this is actually should be relieving for Copper as well. A brief respite, you know, to really bring that score difference back towards their side. Oh, there goes Copper. I mean, but it's still, this is really a good score though. I mean, what can you do? I mean, both of these players, they have really good scores, but Copper just had that consistency. Alright, I got distracted a little bit, but yeah, Copper getting their point, really important for Copper especially. Now, Harbor 2 is still available as well. Oh yeah, I forgot there's like a bounty for a hidden Harbor FC on this. So Copper was close, but unfortunately they missed. 1-1 for supporter fellows, I think. Oh, okay. I mean, like, we're so far deep into this match that the picks are gonna get a little bit gambly. This one especially. It's gonna be a bit of a gamble. It's just mechanics with a little bit of finger control in there, so it will come down to the RNG misses, I think. But who doesn't love Risu Yusuki, you know? At Ben's. You don't celebrate on a cancer bus letter, yeah. Yeah, unironically, this map is like an act battle. Yeah, and also especially with this being a relatively long map, you know, 3 minutes drain time with DT. Yeah, your DT consistency matters a lot here. Not necessarily your DT reading, this isn't really dense. I mean, at the moment, like, we're already reaching the first quarter. Like, these players have really similar act. Like, I don't really care if KhoiH just has like better. It's just similar enough. It's like a 3k score difference. It's just now matters is like, can you hit these like tapping parts like, you know, well enough? And it looks like KhoiH here is having a masterclass technique on hitting those tapping parts. Oh, yo, that's kind of ugly. I'm not gonna lie. Just like missing on that part. Oh my. But yeah, now it's just KhoiH's time to really get through this map. It's just showing their comfortability with that 99 as well. But Copper, man, just started breaking again, or just missing again. So, I mean, what can Copper do? This isn't really comebackable for Copper because that score difference is already approaching 300k. I don't think Copper can really recover 300k with this combo, even if they FC like the rest of the map. They will only recover at most like till like low 700k, which is already below what KhoiH has, especially with just them projecting this FC right now, right? I don't want to actually. I just shut up. I don't want to really mention FC. Whenever I do, like, some things happen. But this case, this is just another dominant pick. Look at that. An FC on a DT1. My days. And right away, we pick another tapping map in Noma 3. This one is actually way more dense than the DT1, so a little bit of the reading does matter here. But a little bit also slightly concerning for Copper, as this is, as we've seen, like a lot of these being an act battle, and it kind of costed Copper 2 out of those 3 matches that were like 10k differences. So we'll have to see here. Yeah, high CS. This is really like the finger control-y kind of speed map as well. So the tapping fatigueness is more apparent on this kind of map as well, because you need to really know how to read this map and know how to really get that finger control in as well. And you can really choke up on it if you get really nervous. But at the moment, though, we do see that early miss coming in from KhoiH, so not really looking good for them. But right now, Copper just really showing that comfort in terms of their reading and tapping on this kind of map as well, especially with this being 240 BPM, with OD 8.8, mind you. So, you know, your bursting abilities here would matter a lot, and Copper is displaying that really nicely at the moment. But still, even though it is a 100k score difference, that early miss from KhoiH, you can affect them if both of these players FC, but if Copper's miss, it is comebackable. But I would imagine Copper would wanting to like continuing, you know, the consistency in FCing this map. And I've seen the leaderboard, both players S ranks, Copper nearing 98, KhoiH nearing 96% AC. KhoiH now praying for Copper to miss, and Copper praying that he can still FC this map. And more pressure on him now, because he can see his opponent's recovery as well. But never mind, there goes KhoiH. This is really pretty much Copper's map to win at this point. Like, we got a back-to-back dominant pick. We're back to normalcy in a tournament match. Yeah, we're not gonna see like a sneaky like 300 score difference from OWC 2018, right? I don't think so. With this SC that Copper's gonna do, right? Yeah, okay. is now 4-5. Copper just needs to break points, KhoiH, to get that chance of a tiebreaker. And a chance for a tiebreaker would make this match even more cinema with like those crazy ass breakpoints. But now it's KhoiH's pick. Hopefully this pick should be a pick that they want to win. The hiddens are gone. It's just now left is Hard Rock 2 and DT4 and Nomad 2. So what will they pick? I don't know. They could pick a free game too, or they can do a callback. Because the free game hasn't been picked yet. But never mind, we're going into the Precision DT4. Oh, wait. Is that double? No, double picks. Oh, right. They can't double pick. So, yeah, the only option is Hard Rock 2 and Nomad 2. So, they do have the option to do the free game or a callback on like a Nomad if they want. So, they have decisions here. Oh yeah, and double or nothing. And by the way, only 2 out of those 3 options of like those like random options, you can only do them once in your entire match. The callback and the double or nothing, you can only do it once. Not per match, but just once. But yeah, opting now for the number 2 with the alt pick. We're gonna be here for a little while, ladies and gentlemen. 5 minutes long. The consistency of alts will matter a lot here. Back to back, like over 5 minute map, long maps. If we go to tiebreaker, it's like kind of crazy. Five minutes and 11 seconds long. So any like 5-digit like score difference really matters a lot. Because it's really hard to like come back to like a big score difference for such a long map unless you're like really comboing a lot, and especially for a map that doesn't really have a lot of combo density. So your misses are like more impactful. But those impactfulness do depends on where you miss. And it is really much more impactful if you miss at the middle. I would also imagine that this Noma 3 doesn't really have that much of a dense reading as well. So it shouldn't be a problem for both of these players, as I've seen, to like not really struggle with this kind of map. But there goes KhoiH with that early miss. I wouldn't imagine, surely, that this wouldn't really be a significant miss. And also, you know, they can also miss if they like struggle with flow aim as well, or with like, you know, there's an RNG miss. But yeah, it's just that Copper, he does have the 200 combo lead. It's just that it wouldn't really matter much because, you know, we're anticipating here for hopefully not an FC, just to be a little bit more competitive for both of these sides, but with that early miss with KhoiH. Yeah, okay. Alright, this is one of the harder patterns here for the float patterns right now. And both of these players actually did hit them really well, respectively. But there goes Copper now. I did mention before with that struggle with that flow. So now this is KhoiH's opportunity to come back here if they continue to FC or combo the rest of the way here. That 15k score difference is slowly going towards KhoiH, and it's slowly going towards it because of how long this map is. So KhoiH just really needs to really combo more to get it on their side. And if they really wanted it to be a definitive score difference, they would actually need to maybe FC the rest of the map. No. They would actually need to like maybe FC into like the last quarter of the map and like they're solid. Because Copper's score at this point is really basically halved. Like his max right now is 500k, so but there goes KhoiH now with that miss. So Copper now on that driver's seat. To bring the comeback, it is just a flow aim that is the difference maker on this match. Like, the act doesn't matter. It's just all about if you can really be consistent on this kind of map. And right now, it seems like KhoiH has more impactful misses for Copper's opportunity to get this tiebreaker. But Copper, on the other hand, you need Copper for him to really solidify a tiebreaker chance is to continuing the FC to at least get that 100k score difference to be really solidifying right now. And it's slowly increasing right now as he continues to recover his combo. And now for KhoiH, even though this is their pick, they're hoping now, desperately maybe hoping for Copper to like, you know, maybe miss. But here we are with this other hard flow pattern as well, as this flow pattern won't be let up whatsoever. So they really need to focus on their aim, their flow aim here to really get past these maps right now, these sections. We're now approaching 50k score difference. I still think this is still comebackable for KhoiH if Copper misses right now, but Copper doesn't want to miss, I would imagine, so he can get this tiebreaker chance. Oh, Copper missed, but is that enough time? This is a really big score difference for such a long map. I don't think this is enough time. Wait a minute. Hold on. Hold on. Hold on. Copper missed again. No way. No way. No. No way. No way. No way. No. No. Copper. Copper. The tragedy. The tragedy of Copper. The tragedy of Copper. Oh my god. What can you say? Like, on one hand, I'm kind of conflicted. Like, Copper de-seeding was fucked up. You know, like, but on the other hand, he just lost 3 maps that were under 10k score differences. Oh man. But congratulations to KhoiH for actually advancing to this is round of 16, right? So they're advancing to or no, this is quarterfinals. Yeah, advancing to quarterfinals, yeah. So they will be facing potentially. So with them, I think this is a definitive upset, by the way, because Copper is a really good player. So now KhoiH will be facing against Metalis, as that Metalis and Celebi match was, I think, yesterday. So this will be an interesting match for both players as well. Oh, I'm looking forward to that one. But anyways, I think that's this cinema match was really good. But I think that's enough for us today. and we will see you in future matches. Have a good night.